is good, guys? Haas here. So today I'd like to talk about how to beat shadolls and some cards that I really haven't seen people pick out other than Noblemen of Crossout, which is one of the cards I'm going to be talking about. So first card, Noblemen of Crossout. This card is freaking terrific. So what it does is that you activate it, you choose one card that is face down in defense position on your opponent's side of the field, remove from play, and your opponent, if it was a flip effect monster, which all shadoll monsters are flip effect monsters other than the fusions, is they remove from play from their respective decks, which means if you remove from play Beast, Falco, or any of the other ones, I can't remember the other ones, they're gone. They cannot use that combo piece anymore. That's why Noblemen of Crossout is getting a lot of hype. It is also a very good card, but that shadolls is really the only kind of archetype that has actually been a flip style that actually has popped up, and no pun to be intended, it's actually popped up and actually been, a good deck for flip effects, because usually flip effects are just so slow, but just one flip effect from a shaddoll monster and they just go off so fast. Another one I'd like to talk about is Chthonian Polymer. Now, how many of you guys remember this from the GX series? Now, if you don't, here's the effect. When your opponent fusion summons one monster, you contribute one monster, take control of that monster. So that one fusion that's a level 5, where your opponent cannot special summon any monsters, or really any of the shaddoll fusions, are really annoying. This card is really freaking great for them. Also, token control. I feel like token control would actually be a very, very good deck this format, just because it's Chthonian Polymer. If you want to play a deck like that, side deck. These are practically all side deck cards, but if you do want to make decks revolving around these cards, I know heroes are coming back, so fusions are going to be a lot more popular. So that's why this is one of the cards I'd like to side deck if I was facing shadolls or e-heroes. And the last card I'd like to talk about is Mispolymerization. Now, if you guys don't know what this does, is that when you can only activate this card when your opponent fusion summons a monster, return all face-up fusion monsters on the field to the extra deck. How great is that? It's just 1 for like 3. Shadolls, they probably make 1 or 2 fusions in the same turn if they're lucky. 1 is usually the minimum. Just the amount of fusions they do in a turn is really freaking crazy. But Mispolymerization, if you guys want to see what it looks like, so in case you guys want to like find the card on like eBay or something, all these cards are really great. These are all really side deck cards, just in case you do face shadolls. So I'm not saying that these cards are going to be seeing a lot more play. These are just cards that I found, lying around in my collection. It's like, hey, you know what? If I do play shadolls in this upcoming format, I'm not going to have anything to do with them. Mainly is that Shadolls, Yangzing, and I believe Stellar Knight are going to be probably the top tier decks now. A lot of things aren't going to see as much play. Geargia might see play once they get their new structure deck out. I mean, there are going to be a lot of good decks. Hat Tricks, I don't know about Hat Tricks. I don't know if they're going to be doing any better or not. But yeah, these are just 3 cards that I just found to take care of shadolls, because I have yet to win against shadolls, but whenever I do, I would side deck these cards because these cards are just so good. You usually always have at least 1 monster on the field, so you should have Chthonian Polymer to work for you whenever you want. Mispolymerization is just a great card. Just MST bait some of this stuff, and just activate it in chain, and it's broken as heck. And Noblemen of Crossout is definitely going to be a card that will see a lot of play. So yeah, so that's this episode of How to Beat Shadolls, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and Haas out.